So what I want to do first is just take maybe 10 or 15 minutes here and just sort of recap the case study and go over the basics. And then I'm going to have you get into groups and sort of small groups sort of to discuss and come together sort of as a consensus about what your approach is going to be in terms of what you're including and what you're not in the calculations. Partly just because just to make sure we've all arrived at sort of the same general conclusions about how this works. I did look through most of what you submitted, so most of it's not too trouble. There's usually a few things that sometimes trick people up, so I'll go over what those are so you'll have a chance to sort of, in your groups, you can revise or make some changes if that's the case. So again, what we're looking at, we're putting you in the shoes of Widget Co. Essentially, you are a chair manufacturer, right, selling office-type chairs, where you manufacture them, you own your own manufacturing, you sell primarily to customers in the U.S., both at the retail level and to industrial consumers. Facilities-wise, you have two manufacturing plants. One is located in Shanghai. The one is located here in the U.S. in Michigan. The one in Michigan is fully owned. The one in China is a 50-50 joint venture with local investors. You have two distribution centers in the U.S., one in California and one in Georgia, that you use for finished goods. And you also have a partnership with a large retailer. You have two distribution centers in the U.S., one in California and one in Georgia, that you use for finished goods. And you also have a partnership with a large retailer that sets aside, and then you make up for the rest of the volume that you can't handle either by air. They operate at a little bit lower price point. They do other types of manufacturing processes, might release chemicals directly, especially in chemicals. Agricultural companies, right, they produce other types of direct emissions, but we'll just leave it